couple of, there you go. Oh, he's so happy. Oh, he's so happy. He's so happy. Oh, look at all those babies trying to get at the water. If you can see them all, look at that.
There we go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Snouts on top, snouts on top. God, oh shoot, look at that. Snouts on top. Oh, look at them all. Oh God. Oh.
Do people got them?
Double decker.
Do people got them? The snouts on top?
Yeah. Yeah, sweetie. Sorry?
It's okay.
Excuse me there. Hello, sweetheart. I see you, baby. I see you. I see you, sweet you. He's putting his foot up there.
Come on over here.
He's trying to get more. Oh my God, look at them fight for the water up there. Jeez. Oh, it's so heartbreaking.
Sorry.
Here's a snout.
Snout over here. Need some water. Yeah. No, but can you get right here and get that one?
People are vying for the best placement they can just to get in, always calling out a snout. I'm going to move down the line. This is Jane and Shane reporting to you live from a slaughterhouse just outside of downtown Los Angeles in Vernon. There are trucks lined up behind because they are full in the receiving area. Trucks packed with these deer. Children waiting. Some can't get to the water. Hello, sweetie. Someone got you there? Getting. Oh, that one's not even getting up. Oh, there he is. It's just. I see he's got the stream, huh?
Another truck.
Here comes another truck. Bye, baby. There he is. Oh, hi, babies. Thank you. Oops. Excuse us. When the water gets on the camera, it's a little challenging. I'm going to quickly turn this around. This is Renee Marinkovich reporting live with Jane and Shane News. We're in downtown Los Angeles, just outside a very large slaughterhouse, and there are three stories I will be reporting on tonight. One is what's behind us and taking place right now, and in this yard just across the way, there are trucks stacking up because the receiving center where usually the trucks are able to pull right in is packed with trucks tonight. And every single one of these trucks are, to my eye, filled with young pigs going to their deaths tonight. It has been reported and would need to be verified that gas chambers have been installed in this slaughterhouse for another method that supposedly can have more pigs slaughtered, and what happens after the gas chamber is that they're then put into boiling water to get the the hairs off of the skin, their hide. Unfortunately, the question would be, are they all gassed? This is a horrific thing to consider, that right here in Los Angeles, we have slaughterhouses. This is a predominant slaughterhouse, and it is so full on this Sunday evening that they are lining up behind me in this parking lot across the street. The first story will be about the pigs, and for every truck that comes through, I will show you the dear sweet pigs. I'm going to turn this around just one more time. Look at these sweet children. Look at them. I know, baby. I know, sweetheart. I'm sorry, sweetie. Oh, here we go. There's some more. Oh, look at them all. Look at them all. Oh, babies. Oh, look at this one. He's just licking the dribble. Hi, baby. I'm sorry.
Love you.
We're sorry. I've covered the pig vigils before, and sometimes... Okay. So why the second story are the people that are lined up behind me. Along the sidewalks, you may see behind me, our volunteers are just people who come out as part of the SAVE movement. We are this is not the only slaughterhouse. In fact, there are slaughterhouses across the United States, in Canada, in Europe now, where people are coming to bear witness. First and most practically, they're doing something very practical. You will notice how thirsty those pigs seem to be. That's because they are not given water during transport. They are not protected from the cold, from the rain, from the snow, and they are not protected from the heat. They are treated as things, as product, as cargo. The people here say this is wrong, and just because this is what has been doesn't mean this is what should be. So the SAVE movement is here to bear witness first with the practical gift of water, and then secondly to say we are here energetically sharing this experience with you. And the third story tonight is that you will find, as I walk down the line and ask people to share, that many of them are here because they saw a small piece of footage online that somebody else recorded, and they were inspired. In that moment, they were ready to receive it and do something different in their lives. So, if it's okay with you that these beautiful beings are treated as a product, but yet you're watching right now, that's great news, because you can make a shift. And if the demand for their flesh stops, there will be no more market for this and no more murder. There are gas chambers reportedly inside of the slaughterhouse now. It is heartbreaking to think that these sweet beings who've traveled are going to their deaths with no kindness except where they might receive here. And so now I'm going to turn this around between trucks and have you meet some of the people that are here. Whoever, I'm going to ask them if they want to participate. So please go ahead and put your questions, and I'll do my best to read them and ask people. Sure. Hi, would you guys like to comment a little bit?
We just got here. We were
You just got here?
the truck. Yeah, we got here late. We ran
Well,
into
that's
traffic.
okay. I see, it looks like you're a vegan,
Yes, I am.
my name's Renee with Jane and Chained.
Hey, I watch Jane all the time.
Oh, lovely. And if you could look right here. And what is your first name?
Cheryl.
Hi, Cheryl.
Hi.
And are you here with friends or family?
Yes, husband and daughter.
So the whole family's here together. Could you get a little closer? Well, I love it when families come out. So I'm here to say that there's 3 stories I'm covering tonight. And the second really is, who are the people that come out? So first, why are you here?
To give the pigs water. They're dying of thirst. They've been traveling and they're starving. And I always fast for the second of the month. It's animals first on the 2nd. I do it every month, just to show that the animals, they're suffering when they're in those trucks for days at a time. I mean, it's terrible.
It is, and you can see how thirsty they are.
Yes.
And how did you find out about this?
Oh, I've been doing it for a while.
Do you remember how you first found out about the vigils?
I can't remember. It's just been a while.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's all right.
Yeah, we go to the cow save as well.
Do you really?
Yeah.
And did you invite the family members?
Yeah.
And you guys agreed to come. The daughter agreed. And how old are you, may I ask?
I'm 15.
You're 15 years old. Do you tell your friends that you come and do this?
Yeah, some of them.
What did they think?
Well, I do other activism too, like
Okay.
the Cube.
Oh,
And
great. Can you briefly explain what the Cube is to those who might not know?
It's like you do outreach, so you like.
That's pretty loud. If you can speak up really loudly, that'd be great.
You hold like screens, like TV screens, and
So,
show footage of like what happens.
right.
And there's also outreachers that like explain it to people that are watching.
Wow.
And some people like turn vegan because of it, so like it has a big impact.
So you've given water before, and it looks like we may have an opportunity in a moment. How does it feel to do this? Yet you're here again. If you could,
Yeah, it feels like nice. It's like you know, like you feel bad for the pigs, and then like giving water, like it like helps you like that you like did a good deed.
you feel warm. You
Yeah.
feel good that you've done something. Well, it looks like you may have your opportunity, family. And what is your first name?
Ashley.
Okay, Ashley. Let's see. I hope they give us an opportunity. Please stop. That truck. Please stop. Please stop. Are they? Yes, they are. So I'm gonna follow this family. They've done it repeatedly. So that is something that you can buy at Home Depot. I'm gonna go ahead and head down. There are canisters, and that's what you'll notice from afar if you've never seen this before, that the streams are trying to get up to the second deck. We've also seen 3-tiered compartments. So now it's just about our pigs. So sorry, little technical difficulty. Not coming to the water. Come on, boo-boo. Come on, boo-boo. Come on, boo-boo. And look at this one. It's okay. That's sweet. Water. The water, huh, sweetheart? It's all right, sweetie. Okay. It is so sad, Tom. Thank you. So we're really grateful that
Yeah, you gotta pull back on that one. Yeah, there you go. You can shoot from right there. Go ahead. But don't put it in there. He's gonna pull away.
Oops.
Thank you.
Joaquin, would you be willing to say a few things for Jane and Shane? That's why you're here. Yeah, okay. For those who may not know. So, hi Joaquin. I'm Renee with Jane and Shane. Can someone please put a light back on? Thank you so much. I know. Oh, so sorry. Thank you for what you said at the award show. Why is it that you come to these pig vigils? For those who may not know that you've come here regularly. What's the? Because you have to.
Yeah, have to. I think that I think most people don't really know the torture and murder that is the meat and dairy industry. And I think we have a moral obligation to talk about it and to expose it for what it really is. We are so indoctrinated with these images of happy animals on farms on the covers of milk containers and at restaurants and all kinds of advertisements, and it's a lie.
Yeah.
And I think people need to know the truth, and I think that we have the obligation to do that, right? Those of us that have seen it for what it really is, we have an obligation to expose it. So I have to be here.
Thank you. Usually, what's wonderful, I'll walk through the crowd and ask just that very question, why are you here? And I'm going to ask what people do, just so that viewers can relate. You know, it's nice to have an actor. We're in LA. There's families here tonight, where, you know, the teenagers and the kids. How has the community that you work with been receptive, and specifically with what you addressed at the last award show, that it was all plant-based food, and they may know of your activism? How is it being received?
I think, I don't know, I think in some ways a lot of people are really receptive, and I've gotten a lot of emails and texts from friends in the industry that have said thank you.
Nice.
And are kind of, I think right now we're at the stage where the evidence is overwhelming that there is a connection between the meat and dairy industry and climate change.
Right.
And that's certainly something that I think affects people. Right? People that don't seem to be concerned about the ethical. So I think in that way people are being receptive, but there is a change that's happening. And it's now, I think it's just becoming undeniable.
Yeah.
So slowly but surely getting there.
Yeah.
And it's so wonderful to come down here and see all the activists and families that are here.
Yeah.
It's incredible. So as kind of heartbreaking as it is when we're here giving water to the pigs, I have a certain kind of optimism just in our community, how committed everybody is. People that come down here week after week after week. So I just, have beer tonight and support, obviously, and it's a little antidote to what I just was doing.
Nice. I said there's 3 stories tonight, and the first being the deer pigs, the second the volunteers, but the third really are the people watching right now who, with a share, further our movement. So many people that I've asked, how did you know about this? They saw a short piece. What would you say to those people watching who stumbled across this footage and who are considering going plant-based? What would your appeal to them be?
say because for me it seems so obvious.
Yeah.
And I don't know how you could witness this. What I like to say to people sometimes is, what is it really going to do for your life if you give it up?
Right.
How difficult is it going to be to like not have a glass of milk or not have cheese? And whatever sacrifice you make pales in comparison to the sacrifice that the animals make. Everything about the meat and dairy industry is destructive not only to the animals, but to migrant workers that are not paid, have no health benefits. The rates of domestic violence, sexual assault skyrocket in towns that are centered around a slaughterhouse. The runoff, the waste, there's no regulation, and so these go into these communities and they pollute the communities. Their property values drop, and these are the most desperate people that are affected by this. And so sometimes people think it's just about the animals, and it's not. The destruction, the havoc that the meat and dairy industry causes to all of our communities and the people that are most desperate is appalling. And so you're not only doing something for the animals, you're doing something for the people and for the planet Earth.
Thank you for connecting those dots. They're not dots. I mean, there's so much more than that, but talking about the communities where slaughterhouses exist, the trauma that the workers, I mean, they're part of a system as well.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
So thank you.
Yeah, it's something that I don't think we talk about often enough, and it's a really important piece, right? Because
it really, yeah.
Whatever cause we think that we are the champions of, and oftentimes we feel like we might be celebrating different causes. At the root of all of them, I think it's a fight against injustice.
Right.
And that's what we're talking about here. This is an injustice that's happening and it happens so
yeah. And using every platform, whatever business you're in, and thank you for using your platform and for willing to have me shove this in your face, on the spot. So I really appreciate it, Joaquin. Thank you so much. All right, thank you. So from actors to business people to children that are here to high schoolers, we've got journalists here, we've got artists. I hope you were encouraged to see, if you just watched him on the awards, that Joaquin is here at a pig vigil. And this certainly isn't the first time that he's been here. He's been here repeatedly. And it took him a moment just to, it does seem so obvious to us, but to be empathetic, if you are tuning in right now, thank you. Thank you so much. Please just take the next step and consider what next you can take off your plate. And so before the next truck comes, I'm going to go ahead and turn this around and see who else might like to share. Hi, you guys. Are you another family? I just had a funny feeling. Hi, you. You're the second family tonight, and it is so encouraging. I'm Renee Marinkovich with Jane and Chain News, and we cover, animal rights. Hello. Would you like to introduce yourself by your first names?
Yeah, my name's Harissa.
Harissa?
Harissa.
How pretty. Hi, Harissa. And Joey and Paisley. Oh, what a beautiful name. So whose fault is it that you are here? Who brought you all out? All right, Harissa, how did you first find out about these pig vigils?
We found out about it through LA Animal Save.
Right.
After we, of course, became vegan, and we just wanted to get into activism and start helping.
And how many times have you come now, just to get a sense for our viewers of?
I would say maybe like 8 times so far.
And as a mom, why did you want Paisley to see this?
I think it's important for us to tell the truth to our children. She wanted to know where her food came from, and so she found out, and she wanted to know why Mommy stopped eating meat, and I told her.
Right.
And I let her make the choice. And
Okay.
she made the decision. Because I wouldn't
Nice.
push anything on her. This is her choice.
Beautiful. It's like we're born with this compassion. It's merchandised and marketed out of us. Paisley, would you feel comfortable just sharing, the first or second time you've done this? How did it feel to see the pigs in person?
You really have your heartstrings pulled on a lot, because then you see them, eye connection and like heart connection and everything. You actually are there and you feel them.
Yeah. And have you told your friends about what you do?
Oh yeah, a lot. Yeah.
How do they respond?
Some say, "Oh, you take the pigs too seriously. That's so dumb." And others like, "Oh, poor piggies." Yet they all still eat it.
Are they? How does that feel when you? I mean, as an adult, I deal with that too.
Yeah.
But how do you deal with that?
It kind of feels like, wow, that's kind of rude. Like, it's what I do and it's true, so you don't have to be so rude about it. You should see it,
Okay. All right. Well, I'm grateful that you're here. This is a huge, setting your trajectory for what you're going to be doing. Well, I have a funny feeling I'll see you again, Paisley. And Dad, Joey, is it? So behind you, Joey, is the fact there's a truck back there because they are so full in that lot over there that
a lot of trucks already come through.
it's
full now to where they have to park them in the back lot until they unload the ones that are already.
Joey, could you step over here so I get a little more light on your face? Thank you so much. So Joey, your family comes together. I'm curious, your cadre of friends, do they know that your family does this? And if so, what do they think about it?
Yes, they do. Some are supportive, and others are, they don't get it.
And why do you keep coming back?
For the animals now. In the beginning, we did it for health reasons, but coming back now is just to bear witness for the animals and to raise more awareness. Trying to wake more people up, because everybody's been told a lie for a long time, for their whole lives, and now they're trying to open their eyes to the fact that they've been lied to, and they don't have to eat meat.
We don't have to eat. Did you see the documentary, The Game Changers?
Yes, we did.
As a man, what did you think about that? Because it's certainly
Awesome, yeah.
addressed to you guys.
And we showed it to our older son, and he went vegan also.
Really?
Yeah. He's an athlete as well, and he saw that and he just really wanted to try it out. He's continuing to be vegan now.
May I ask just in general what type of work you're both in? Because the reason I'm asking is just to help people relate. They may think, who are these animal rights people? You're in construction. Great.
She's in theater.
And she's in theater. All right.
Backstage mom and
I love
activist.
I love it. That's fantastic. What a great example. If you as a family had anything to say to another parent out there who might think of bringing their family, why should they go for it and do this? Give it one try.
I would strongly encourage them, and I think they should make the leap and come out here, bring your kids, go to Home Depot, get a water sprayer, and do it. And even if you're not vegan or vegetarian or anything like that, you just come give love and compassion, look into their eyes.
Okay.
You see another being looking back, and I guarantee you'll make a connection.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you so much. We all affect one another. It's just it takes one moment. You're welcome. You're welcome. All right, I'm gonna see. Let's see. So, I'm going with my gut here. If you've just tuned in, this is Renee Marinkovich. I am a volunteer journalist with Jane Unchained News Network. Our specialty is covering the animal rights movement and the vegan lifestyle. And this is a fantastic example of the way the SAVE movement continues to grow and perpetuate across the United States, in Canada, and the rest of the world. And the goal is that every slaughterhouse would have a group just like this outside to bear witness. The third part of the story is you, the viewer. With every share and personal comment, the fact that you're watching and that you care and that you might be questioning your own lifestyle and what your purchases really mean to the death of an animal, that with one share and a comment that you could share out to specific friends, hey, friend, I was thinking about you. I know that you've been questioning a few things about what you might have seen or about animal treatment. I know you love your dog. Did you know that there's a slaughterhouse in LA and see what these people are doing? It's amazing. You're part of the story. You're a huge part of this animal rights proliferation, because the goal is that one day we will look back and say, oh my gosh, can you believe what we did? Thank God we do not treat animals as products and as things anymore. So now, there you go. A truck is moving out of the waiting area. You can see that they are stacked up. This is not the main area. This is the overflow. That's right. This is the overflow. I count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have not seen it myself in the 2 years that I've been coming out to cover this vigil every few months. I have never seen this many trucks. There's another truck coming down that street. I've actually gone numb right now. You may wonder, if this helps you, I got here and I just started crying because I haven't been here for about a month or two. And the amount of trucks just is heartbreaking. It makes you feel like, what can I do? And I know that I went vegan because that was at least the one thing I could do. I am not suffering from not eating great food, that's for sure. And yet, I see the pendulum swinging and the movement is growing, and I am heartened. Look at the people that come out. If whatever career you have, whatever age you are, your voice is so important, and I just really want to stress that beyond anything. I'm about to show you a lot of pigs in just a moment. So, here's the deal. You cry, you let the overwhelm pass, and then you realize you are amazingly strong. The fact that you're watching this right now tells me that is so. So, all right, I'm going to turn the camera around for one more time and a few more interviews before I sign off. And if you have any questions, please go ahead and put them there. I am looking. Aw, there's our snouts again. Hi, babies. Hello, sweetheart.
No, you have some right here. It's okay. It's okay.
You want to come down here because there's some back here. There's a bunch of mouths in there. There you are. There you are. How you doing?
Got him.
Hey. There you are. Hi, beautiful.
Oh, sweet.
sorry.
Right in there. Good
Hi,
aim.
sweet baby. Hi there. Oh, there you go. There you go. This one might be out. Yes, it's out.
Please, yeah, go to us. We cover animal rights movement and the vegan lifestyle.
Awesome.
Throughout a lot of programs. We've got contributors across the United States. Oh, look how stressed these guys are. They're vying for it. Once they realize, they don't always realize what's happening, but once they get a taste of that water, then they start vying for a position, and it's really heartbreaking when you know that some can't be reached. Oh, he's looking off of his friend. Oh, it's so... Yes, Kevin, it is really sad, and we wish that we could take them all out. It is heartbreaking, and yet when they get a little bit of water, there's somebody. Hi, sweeties. Does anybody have water right over here? Any more? Hi, boo-boo. Here we go. Thank you. Oh, just... This is not bacon. These are dear precious souls vying for some water. She's got one, Tom. Look at that sweetheart.
There's a good one right here. See the right of you right here?
Sweetheart.
Good.
What if I drop my phone in there?
It is so sad. Thank you, Tom. Yes, they are friends. They have friends. They have community. They are not food. Aw, good shot, whoever's got that, sweetie. Okay, the truck is now moving. Hi. What is your name? Jonathan. We've met before, Jonathan.
Yeah.
Could you tell the people viewing why they might consider coming to join on a Sunday night? What does this do for them?
You cannot feel what is it. Like, you can watch as many videos as you want, but being here and feeling like just looking at them in the eyes, it's like just look at someone in the eyes and then watch a picture of someone looking at you. It's not the same. So
No, it's not.
So they need to come here to make that connection, to open their eyes, to realize that they have an impact and they can change all this and make all this stuff.
Thank you. Yes, absolutely. It really is just that simple. Come feel the energy and their life, that their life force. And I'm curious tonight, just to help the viewers relate to who's here. Jonathan, I believe you were from... from France.
Yeah.
What type of work do you do, just in general?
I work in fashion industry.
You're in the fashion industry. I love it. So we've had actors tonight and families here, journalists, real estate agents. That's great. Thank you so much for being here, Jonathan. It's nice to see you again. Would you like to say why you come? What's your name?
My name's Damien.
Hi, Damien. And I'm just to help our viewers relate. I'm curious, what type of work have you done, or do you do now?
I'm in the entertainment business.
Okay.
I produce, write, and direct movies and television series.
I love it. So we've got more entertainment people out. Okay. And Damien, why did you come here tonight?
My wife spoke to me about a week and a half ago about one of the founders of this movement who came from Texas, and he's quite overweight and also diabetic, and he became vegan.
Here, let's
Very
turn and get
healthy.
some light on you. Right, right.
Lost a lot of weight and became one of the founders of this movement. And the next day, I happened to be on Spectrum One, and I saw him speaking.
No way. Oh, gosh.
I thought, okay, well, I better pay attention to this because there's some writing on the wall here.
Okay.
So I went online and I found out about this. And for the last couple of years, my next door neighbor, a fairly noted architect, had a pet pig. And I've been so impressed by the intelligence of this animal.
What's something specific that you remember? You're like, wow, this animal
First of all,
has
the pig
high.
was incredibly friendly.
Okay.
And my neighbor also had 2 pet dogs. And the pig was much smarter than both dogs. It never had an accident in the house, the dogs had.
Okay.
The pig used the doggy door.
All right.
Expediently, very comfortably.
Right, okay.
And was very, and bossed the dogs around. Told them what to do. So I thought this pig is like a tremendous personality.
Yeah.
So when I saw about the pig vigil and having looked a little bit at how intelligent pigs are, and how responsive they are, and having had a friend next door who was a pig, and hearing that they are actually killing 10,000 pigs a day.
Right.
And that this is a very love-oriented protest.
Yes.
Something that Mahatma Gandhi would have been proud of.
You're describing it all, and he's speaking of the SAVE movement that's really spread across the United States, originated in Canada.
Yeah, actually originated in Toronto, and I'm from Toronto.
Oh wow! So you feel proud?
Yeah,
absolutely.
And the young woman that started it there, after her first protest, she received a jail sentence of 6 years.
Yes, and brought some nice publicity to the movement, right?
Yes.
But
and then it was commuted, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. So this is a wonderful movement, and I think what Joaquin was talking about in terms of how this business impacts the area, the people work there. It creates a hardness and a lack of empathy that is very detrimental on many levels.
Yeah, on many levels, because as he was pointing out, this isn't just about the animals. No. It's about the communities where where they're raised, the slaughterhouses. It is, and the people making the connection for climate change. I mean, having the award show be plant-based and the awareness is growing, right?
And also that there's a history here in terms of humanity, because the system that they're using now to gas the pigs is the same system, very similar to what they use in Auschwitz.
Yeah, it is now. I understand, though I haven't verified personally, that there are now gas chambers in this particular slaughterhouse.
That's what I understand as well. So it's just a little too close to too many things that have been really so long.
So Damien, if I'm in business too, you're in your business, what do you think you want to do next with this newfound, really growing awareness that you have?
Well, I think it all relates to consciousness.
Yeah.
And I think the journey of life, the most important aspect of life, is becoming more conscious and spreading consciousness.
Yeah.
And we can become conscious to our last breath, and more conscious to our last breath.
Okay.
And so I think the idea of spreading consciousness through ourselves, through our actions, through our children, through aspects of becoming more conscious.
Well, you do live in the best town for vegan food. I mean, we are so spoiled here in Los Angeles, right?
So I've been vegetarian for a long time, and then when I ended up moving here, I thought, well, if you can't be vegan here, you can't be vegan anywhere.
It's just so true. There's with so many brands out there now, you don't even need I know. It's too easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. So,
yeah, you have so much joy, Damien. Thank you for being here. Invite all your colleagues.
Thank you.
You guys are real spearheading it for the Renee. Yeah, and I'm with Jane and Chain. So we cover animal rights, and Jane was in the business. Jane Velez-Mitchell as a journalist for decades. And so she founded Jane and Chained, utilizing the feed. It's fantastic. Okay. One of our contributors is right there. So I'm a volunteer journalist for those listening. And what I'm holding in my hand, this is the revolution, right? Just show a little bit of footage.
It's the eye of God.
The eye of God, that's right. And we're capitalizing on that.
Absolutely.
So we have one. Damien, thank you for this interview. We have one more truck. I think I'll sign off with just a few more. Thank you so much. Renee.
Renee. Thanks, Renee.
Thank you.
You're very good, Renee.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, really
thank you. Thank you. I'll just say thank you.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay. It's just unending. It's amazing how, in a way, I just disconnect when talking to people. But right here, I think that's how you I have handled activism, is I feel my feelings when they come up, and then you're just in the moment and doing what you can. The same with dog rescue, cat rescue. working against factory farming and, of course, exposing yourself. Just do what you can. Take the next step right where you are. And here's one more. We're going to end with the pigs tonight. Here's one more sweetheart.
Another snout, guys, over here.
Here we go. Thank you. Well done. Got a double-decker here today. There's a snout right back in there. Hi.
Hi.
You can see the snouts. This is the second level. Good aim. These pigs are not given water in transport. They're not protected from the cold or the heat. This one's frothing at the mouth. It might be hard to see far away because they are treated as cargo, simply as product. And the fact is they're going in to be killed. So there's really no need to give them water. Everyone here would consider this incredible inhumanity, and are really no laws protecting them. They are simply product. If you feel differently, please take them off of your plate. I'm Renee Marinkovich, reporting live with Jane Unchained, just outside of downtown Los Angeles at a very large slaughterhouse in the city of Vernon. Oh, sweetie, you're so thirsty. I know, baby. I know. I know. Thank you, Debbie. I'm really grateful that we were able to get an interview with two families tonight. The actor Joaquin Phoenix. This is rather large, long footage tonight, but that really reflects just how many trucks. You can see again on the second level them vying for the water streams that are reaching some. This guy up here at the top left. Oh, there we go, there we go, there we go. You can get it, baby, there you go. Look at these sweet. Packed in there, just packed in there. We can end this. We can end this by not buying flesh. Next time you walk into the grocery store and you see packaged flesh, stand and remember these images. And you, as the consumer, can stop this. It really is in our hands. What you do with your dollar either causes pain and suffering or freedom. What do you want? What do you want your life to stand for? These did get a little bit. I better stand away. We want to be respectful. And then this is what you guys. This is a heartbreaking image. Forgive all the lights, guys. I'm going to be ending the broadcast in a moment. But do you see? That is a line. That is the overflow area. So there are, to my count, about 8 trucks in there in overflow. And it just is unending. If you haven't seen the movie Game Changers, please give that a go. It's an easier watch, and that's all about your health and the lies perpetuated about the need for meat. I don't know, Tom. Sunday night's pretty busy. I cannot verify, but it was reported to me in questioning some people off camera that with the addition of gas chambers, they've moved the production up to 10,000 pigs a day at this particular slaughterhouse. The amount of trucks would be evidence, and you can see this is one level and one compartment of all the pigs. Do your best to guess. Their noses are beautiful. So the gentleman, Damien, that I just interviewed, talks about having a neighbor's, he got to know a pig next door and realized how truly intelligent and personality. Oh, sweetheart. Thank you, Carol. It is horrifying. It's horrifying to be this close and know they're going to a pretty horrific death. I don't need to elaborate any further, but please educate yourselves, and you really are the link. Please share this video. You'll notice in the crowd that there are many ages here. You've got families with children, teenagers, college students. I'm 53, so you've got every decade here. Here they all are. Oh, look at this little guy. There's one.
Ran out of water left.
Hi, I see who.
You too?
Oh my God, personality plus with that little guy. Oh God, I can't stand this. This is not bacon. This is not bacon. Really? Just babies, beautiful babies. Look at that snout way back there. Forgive the camera movement if it's jarring. I'm just looking. Oh. Thank you, Carol. They're not bacon. My phone has gotten wet, so that's what all the blurs are about. And you can see the, that's because my phone is wet. The ages of the volunteers here. Seems to be a teenager, college. Elizabeth, got it.
Yeah, you got it?
The first time I came here, I didn't come as a reporter, and I just cried. It was shocking to my system. I shook and I cried, and everyone in the, there were people in the crowd who just put their arms around me and were just so kind. You are welcome to come here anytime. You can go to the Save movement online. There are chapters in multiple cities. You are welcome, and just do what you can, but it is life-changing. It has been my absolute pleasure and honor. Pleasure, it is. It's a pleasure to interview people here and to see the pigs, as painful as it is. And it is my honor always to report on behalf of Jane and Shane. Please save and follow us. We do a really energetic effort at showing what's happening in the animal rights movement and who's out there making great new products that are not animal flesh or secretions, and it's just a better life for everyone. So take care of yourself so that you can take care of the animals. This is Renee Marinkovich signing off. Bye-bye.